Alright, hey y'all, it's Pizza Hulk, and we're here in the Long Dark, doing our beginner series here. Well, started in Mystery Lake. I don't think a real good beginner series would be centered in just one location. There's a lot of stuff to learn, a lot of stuff to show, uh, but I think you can do that kind of as you go along and survive. And I think I want to give people an idea of other places in other directions they might need to go. So, anyway, yeah, we're at Grandmama's house. We got the save. Well, we threw a few things on the ground and a few things in the fridge, but we're not doing too bad on the weight. Let's see. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Hoping to do a little bit with that while we're here. Show. I could probably. Lose those. I could loot this place. I'm not gonna. How are we doing? I need to go to sleep. Alright, got that down. Oh, dog food. Yeah. So, you know what? Man, I really need to. I don't think it'll be that dark. We'll see. There we go. All right. Let's read a book. Now, if you get too tired, you can't read. So I would be surprised if I'm able to finish this.
I'm so tired I could
Yep.
lay down right here.
But I did accomplish a little bit of what I wanted. And right there, all right, so this is a good lesson right here at the bottom. I don't know if I've talked about it yet, but well, I know I mentioned this. So we're in the red now. Our fatigue, we're too tired. We need to go to sleep, right? Now, there's no reason not to operate and continue to do what you need to do. You'll lose some condition, but as I mentioned, thanks to Zacnafane, I learned and can pass on to you, condition is a resource. So sometimes you got to use it. That being said, we're not really that much in a position. I don't really need to do that much, is what I'm saying. So I think what I'll do is start ripping up some curtains. We'll do that on hand. Because I definitely want to get a bunch of sewing done here. Because you're going to find a bunch of this kind of garbage clothing. I think I can make that work. Right? There's one in there. What you got for me? Sweatshirt. But you can see the damage is pretty low. Okay, now we can just go to sleep. Do we have a little snack and a little drink? We'll eat this. This will give us a little bit of hydration. It's not too bad. I think the peaches might be the best. Good enough. You can wake up when you're good and ready, Asterix. Oh, we had an Aurora. Too bad. Not today. A little water, a little calories. Let's see. Let's crack this up. Alright, now I would love to loot this house, but I want to check the weather more than anything. Because there's a little bit of a timer on what I want to go do next. All that stuff in there. And I'm going to grab an MRE. Double check the right now. I guess you're moving that pile of sticks. And that should do it. So what I want to go do now is check the plane crash. There's two ways to get there. And there might be more. I know two. The way we're going is going to not let us necessarily be able to explore. You can only go so far. How about that? But it's a fairly easy way and quick way to get there. It's a little quicker than the other way. And the other way might have a moose. Now, it's not that I'm opposed to that. It just wouldn't be real convenient right now to get tangled up in that mess. So go behind grandmother's house here, past these little houses. Now, again, it depends on the playthrough. How many houses are open, boarded up, burned up. It changes what you have access to. No two times are the same, kids. So while we've got ourselves the best pair, one pair of the best pants in the game, right here, we're going to shoot for another pair. So the plane crash is where you come in during story mode. And this, I believe, this will be the first one of these. You just approach this. It's a little climb. And sometimes you can skip it, but it doesn't beat up your stamina like climbing a rope. So it's just a time waster. So rose hips, there are a ton. And since I want to work on our cooking skill, I'm going to grab a bunch. I'm talking probably near 200 rose hips we can get on this. Now, if you have the Polaroid and you use some charcoal right here, you'll get a massive view of the map. If you don't, you get a smaller view. I mean, if you go up higher, you get more of the map. So there's a hint right there. You can get up higher, even if it's like, oh, I want to do this little spot. You want to do Trapper's Cabin. We'll go up the hill and then do it. The good thing about this is it doesn't matter if we're a little overweight. That's fine. There's a cave back here we want to check. There's a chance for the rifle to spawn here. I would be a little surprised. You can find multiple rifles in Pilgrim mode on the map. Yep, there it is. We want this coal. Ideally, I'm going to get up here, do this, and get back today. Are you better?
Looks like this has been here a while.
Oh my god. Ah, I love Pilgrim mode. I've been calling it Pillager. This isn't Minecraft. Oh my god. Alright, we're just going to leave that there. So, yeah. Pilgrim mode. I swear to God, for like every single video, I've been calling it Pillager. Where's my right? There it is. By the sign, dummy. So yeah, look, there's this easy sign that points you how to get to where you need to go. So again, if you're coming the other way, you end up having to go this route. That's why you can only go so far. If you come the other direction, you have to commit at some point. And if you go this way, you can only go so far. Little birch. If you want to, you could grab a rabbit. Again, there's a chance that we're going to end up spending the night. This weather's not great. Oh, sapling. If I've gotten it before, I don't remember. We should find some firewood, and we're also going to break up a few crates. But it doesn't hurt. And again, I'll use the rose hips to make teas. The teas will help get our cooking skill up.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
And as I mentioned, you know, the nice thing about playing Pilgrim mode is that there's certain things you want to get accomplished in a certain amount of time. The rabbit gloves and hat. If you can, deerskin clothing. Alright, that's good enough. But I mean, there's a chance. Anyway, so you've got deer in here, and we've got rabbits, harvestables. Anyway, you can spawn in Pleasant Valley. And on day 2, I have the expedition code, the urban park. No, I hate that. I don't understand why they did that. I mean, they had to have known. They had to have known. They play the game. They were like, it'll be funny. It'll be a blizzard, and they'll be like, oh, I need this for a tea to survive. Son of a bitch. It shouldn't be that close. Alright. I have to be perfectly still, apparently. Alright. Onwards. But anyway, my point is, it could be day 3, and you have, like, the absolute set of best gear. Or, you could have 2 light shells for, like, 15 days, or whatever it was. What day are we on? 16? 10 days, 12 days, whatever it was. Wasn't until I broke into the locker at the dam that I know has good jackets in it, possibly. But I finally got the military coat. Got back, made the deerskin boots, the rabbit hat, ready to go. Did some sewing. That's what I mean. Before you go trekking into new territory, and again, I know where I'm going, but like I said, this I hope is also kind of a guide. So up here's the second area, and if you look over here to this slope, that's where you come in from up top from the other direction, and then you've got to hop down here, and once you do, you're committed. You have to go back. You have to get out the way we came. And so we'll have to leave that way too. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, there's some cattails in here too. So you got more rabbits, more cattails. A wolf does spawn in here. He can be up here by the plane wreck. But you can kind of chase a bunny to him. If need be. So you just keep pushing this bunny. And if the wolf was up here, hopefully he'd go for the rabbit. If you're playing not on Villager. Pilgrim. I'm kidding. Doubled up on the Minecraft references there. I'm gonna hop down this wing. If I go a little fast, it's because I'm kind of in a hurry. Alright, a little firewood. Again, there should be firewood where we're going to. So look around here. Again, this is sort of where you start in story mode. You can bust these crates open. I say that a lot, so you can understand that I don't actually do that a lot.
This has been here a while.
It's decent firewood. and the bees. You know, and I think with a lot of crates, there's, I mean, not a lot, but you know, let's say you're in a warehouse full of crates, you'll probably find some stuff in there. Like I know out at the cannery, you can find a bunch of canned fish if you break open crates. In Broken Railroad, there's a chance to get a head wrap if you break open the right crate. And there's actually several crates in that warehouse. What is it called? The maintenance yard, I think, is what it's called. We're going to keep grabbing rose hips. So, again, we're just going to get the ones that we come across on this trail. If you come in the other way, there's even more. Let's see. We should be finding some firewood through here. Yeah. And you don't always have to do the climb. Usually with these things, there's a spot nearby where you can just get down. There's lots of places where you can sort of parkour, go out of bounds. There's places where there are ropes. You don't even need to take them. I mean, here pretty early. Weather's not too bad. So what we want is this crate, most importantly, right here. So we're going to break it open. And per usual, there is some pants here. Work pants, nothing wrong with work pants.
I think I can use this.
But when you already have we've already got a pair of snow pants, it's not really that necessary.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry. Could be useful.
Maybe useful. Anyway, you know, you can see if there's anything in here. I don't remember ever finding anything in these. It's free firewood. I was like, maybe I should go. But we'll rip this open too. I just want to show you there's nothing there. So, not fabulous. Let's see if there's anything in the cave. We got some firewood. No, this is a bear cave, but I don't even understand how there could be a bear. And we got a bed. All good things going on here. So, let's have a little fire. We're gonna use our fire striker, right? And so with the book, it's a 90% chance, and with the cedar, it's 70 or 20, 22. That's how many sticks I have. Or 70% chance with the stick. So we're gonna use the book and hope the odds are in our favor. I was thinking a minute ago, the second I light a fire, the wind's gonna die now. Although it sounds like a blizzard's coming maybe. We'll plan for problems, although it looks pretty decent. I don't know. I don't like it when you get the little wavy snowflakes. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's spend the night. We'll do some cooking and make some teas. Because let me tell you something. Where is it at? We got some teas. There's 176. Shell. There's 30 minutes. There we go. I could have left. Hold on. Texting. Wait. There we go. So we'll eat this soup. It gives you a 100, what is it, 300 calories, and I'm curious to see. It's not much hydration. Go ahead and make these. Very good shot. We're gonna 450 calories. So get more food out of it. Let's watch the hydration. Okay. Contest. Hands down. Oh, wasn't paying attention. I think that'll do it. Well, I got these herbal teas, I guess. And so, yeah, it was down to 35%. Now it's 85%. I want to cook these up anyway.
It's getting dark out here. Time to look for shelter.
Okay. Okie doke. Anyway, it's not that hard to get back up here, so you don't need to carry all that, though. Wait. I think it's making Aurora music. We might just go for it. I don't. Interesting. So, Aurora is a good thing. Checked it. The reason being that you're not going to get a snow, so you're not going to get a blizzard. It doesn't tend to be foggy, although I guess it could be. Now, I believe when you're climbing a rope, you have to drop the torch. But for some reason, it goes to a magic place when you climb those things. See, I knew it too. You really got to move around sometimes for things to render in. Case in point, in Timberwolf Mountain, there's a place called Crystal Lake. A lot of weird rendering issues. There I go. We got an Aurora. It doesn't look like a very strong one. It can be hard to tell though. So it might only be here for a little while. So we need to go. I'm already moving pretty slow. And I got plans for tomorrow. So I think what I'll do is leave that rifle in the cave for now. Because if I grab that right now, we're going to get another 9 pounds. And we have the benefit of the coffee going for us. So we're only taking a 1 bar reduction on the stamina. Anyway, I found that on the nights that there's an aurora, if you're playing in pilgrim mode, then in particular, it's a good night to get out. Now I'm stringing these torches. We have, like I said, it's a pretty warm night. I can see the wolf up there. Oh no, it's a rabbit. So yeah, we have a warm night. We've got our coffee going. But a lot of nights, a lot of times when you move at night, and what I should have done, I just broke out. I was like, no, I'm going. But the smart thing to do would have been to grab, like, 5 or 6 torches with the ones I have. keep this going all the way. That way we get a little warmth from it. If you're playing in, I keep saying Void. If you're playing in Voyager or above, you can use it to scare off wolves if you have like a rock. Or you run at them, or you throw it at them. Now you can go to your wheel, and it will go to your best torch. If I can, I like doing it this way. And getting rid of any garbage torches that I have. And as I mentioned before, you know, again, particularly in the easier modes, you don't, those keys I left behind there aren't a big deal. So, okay. I got some more rose hips in my pocket already. And there's a ton of mushrooms on this map. So a torch goes in our magic pocket. Ta-da. And the signal tower's lit up in the background there. You know, more rose hips I quote unquote missed. Oh yeah. So yeah, Crystal Lake, Timberwolf Mountain, you gotta run around to get things to render in. Right by the little house there, it's real tricky. You know, it could be super windy. Again, I don't think you can go full fog. And one thing that can trick you is that it can start to snow a little bit, like right before, and it's pretty quick, right before an aurora ends, you could end up in a full blizzard, with there still being a little bit of green in the sky. And auroras, they last differently. You know, sometimes it's literally only for like an hour or two. Sometimes it's all night. We lucked out. Because I didn't really want to stay there. I wasted a little bit of firewood, but I got a big pile coming back with me, so. And not a ton of firewood. Another thing you can do here, so there's rabbits in a little spot just in front of the house. I think it's by a water tower. There's those rabbits in the first pond and the second set of rabbits in the third pond. This is one of those places if you really want to. And there's rabbits out by the farm. You could run a trap line, which is another reason people like this place. But again, lots of wolves in town, like the second you step out the door. You got bears and moose, oh my. So there, I mean, almost best case scenario. The right outcome anyway. Get up there, get back, if you can. Now we're gonna go run and start a fire real quick. Oh, I should have plenty of that actually. Hopefully.
Come on, little fire.
Nice. So what I wanted to point out is with the match that I used to light the first fire, I did all my cooking, I made water, I did all that stuff, made the teas. But then with the torch that I took from that fire, and I should have grabbed a couple more, but I was able to string out that torch all the way back to grandmother's and now light another fire with that one match. So that is an important lesson. That is a good beginner's lesson, advanced lesson, whatever you want to call it. It's just a good lesson. So in the harder modes, you want to be carrying around a lot of torches, and you're going to have torches lit a lot to deal with wolves, but also to help, when you can anyway, save matches. So anytime that, you know, and when you're traveling especially, you want to think about, okay, so I'm here, I need to warm up, let me make a little fire. Let me grab 2-3 torches to add to my 5 or so that I've got. Grab one and go. You want to have another destination in mind, and once you start to get the maps known, you'll figure that out. And you're like, okay, this is where I can go to my next safe spot. Boom, get there. Put down a little fire, have a little, make a tea, can of beans, whatever it is you're doing to keep warm. Grab a couple torches, grab one, go. Get to your, let's say you're trying to get to the ranger station in Mystery Lake. You walk in, you go upstairs because you want the 2 burners. So you light your fire, you make your water. You can cross an entire map, make teas, coffees, food, stay warm, keep things lit. Get there and start another set of fire. Right? Now, let's say you're staying there tonight, so eventually the fire's going to go out. But we need an end to this story. But you did all that on one match. It does happen. Yeah, not quite the pile of fire what I thought it was, but that's alright. We're going to make some water. Contain your excitement. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it, you guys.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
I think I got another one. Get over here. Need to get that cooking skill up. I need all this garbage food. Neat. Well, anytime you have a 6 burner stove, you want to take advantage of it in any way possible. Whether it's cooking meat, making teas, cans of soup, water. Get it done. Because you can. A little heavy. That's okay. It'll take about a second to get a little lighter. And we're still heavy, but this poor lady really needs to go to bed. Oh, need some food. We have options. All right. What were we doing? No, eating. Fairly important part of the process here. Ketchup chips. I heard that was Canadian recently. Oh, all right. Put this poor lady to bed. She can sleep as long as she needs to. You did a good job. Morning. I know, I know. Poor thirsty lady. Climbing sucks. Probably should have investigated the house a little bit. Best socks you can get in the game. Well, bam. We went up to 45 degrees. Well, bam. I think you can find a gun here. Yep, there it is. The climbing socks got me a little curious. Look in tubs. A lot of times you can find underwear in tubs. I don't know why, but it's kind of a thing. Usually it's the green ones, but you can find the red ones in there too. Tear this up. Not just for the cloth, but there's usually something behind it. We got a soda this time. Could have been bullets, maglins. It keeps happening. Like sometimes you can find this here. Boom, there it is.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
That's not always reliable. But if you find a pistol somewhere or a rifle somewhere or something like that once, there's a chance you'll find it again. Oh my god, lady. Why are you carrying so much stuff? So the work pants are actually pretty good. Uh, in warmth, they're almost comparable to the cargo pants. And the reason that they're more desirable than these is that you can see they have a 1.8 degree windproofing and they have 10% waterproofing. So as a first, if I just started on the map and I'm running around in my crappy jeans and I find those, I'm pretty stoked. I mean, particularly at 99%. So basically the pants go jeans, cargo pants, the work ones, the combat pants, and then the snow pants. Only problem with the work pants is they weigh 3.3 pounds. They're heavy. They were already moving a little better. Sounds windy out. I'm going to put it all in here. Except for those. And those. And this. I'll figure it out in a minute. That's my. I mean, it's not that useful. It is. It is. It is particularly in, like I said, that's one of those in the harder playthrough kind of things. Uh, if you want to use it in this mode, yeah, you can use it for a lark. Something doesn't seem right about my weight. I don't. It's not really adding up in my head for some reason. What? I mean, I know I have 23 sticks, but I would like to take those with me. Where you going, pizza? You're gonna leave the town? Not with this much weight. Going to the farm, set up a little shop down there. Going to the church to see if you can find another rifle. Nope. I mean, we'll go by. Going all the way to the end and shoot a bear. Maybe. Just tell us. Going to see if there's a moose. We're going to get moosey. Real moosey. Alright, so you can have deer up here. You can have wolves up here. You want to have a crowbar. Cars are pretty good. You can find some pretty good stuff in cars. Well, there's a hatchet right there.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
But yeah, hatchets, clothing, knives, bullets, you name it. It's pretty much the cornucopia of the grab bag, if you will.
I'll take it.
That is a score. And so, in my opinion, I have the two best sweaters you can get in the game. Is there a warmer one? A better one? Better windproofing and all that stuff? Sure. It's called the Kawachan sweater. Kawichan. Anyway. But it's heavy. It's very heavy. No, for the same weight as like the heavy wool sweater, I guess. The knife in the back seat.
This'll come in handy.
Okay. Let's get the trunk here. So the matches that I picked up, I was like, where are those matches? They're there, they stacked. So if you get something, You know, if I find another pack of matches of 20 that are 84%, it'll go up to 60. This can be really good, particularly when you get your fire skill up. Uh, just carrying one set of matches instead of having to carry, like, you know, 3 packs of 12 and 2 packs of 20 or whatever. You can just stack them. Oh man, I can't wait to get over this COVID. Let me tell you what. Anyway, so we're gonna go walk up here to the blue trailers. Now, hopefully, there's moose sign around. So it'll make setting up a camp a little worth it. I might hang out here a little bit just so I can do some exploring. There's a chance for a rifle. I might set up a base here even if there's no moose sign. There's a fair amount that I'd like to explore. There's a bunch of cars up ahead. I could shoot a bear if there's no moose. Weather's not looking great too. And I'd like to, I can see a sapling already off in the distance. Want to look for those, and there's another one. Let's go ahead and grab those. I thought the moose was a little further ahead though, but I think you can catch them out down here. What are you guys doing? So I'm just gonna quarter him. Hope the weather doesn't go to complete hell. And come back for him. That way, if there's moose, well, then I'll have some food. And if there's not, I'll still have some food for exploring and doing what I need to do. I keep saying blue trailers. It's blue trailer. There's only one. Yeah. Get up here and just set up for the night. I think there's usually a tree that's been rubbed. I think maybe it's up a little further. Maybe I'm thinking wrong. Wait. Did I miss it? Yeah. I swear to God, I always get confused where this stupid ass blue trailer is. I don't know why. It's so hard for me. It's got to be further up. Am I nuts? I guess we'll find out. Yeah, I missed it. Uh, and there's no moose. This is another spot where you can find a gun. Some decent loot. We'll see what we get this time. Looks like I got a piece of wood and some feathers.
I think I can use this.
This isn't a bad coat. Okay, I am just ridiculously too heavy to be doing anything.
I barely walk with this much gear.
Yeah. Hey, got a couple saplings. Cleared out that one place. That's alright. We'll get up in the morning. Go look for loot. Could find a bear. Put a couple rounds in him and get a bear skin. The bear skin bedroll. Best bedroll you can have. I think it weighs 6.6 pounds. And then the bearskin coat. Arguably one of the best coats in the game. Top spot for that coat. I always think it's further than it really is. It's really just up from the church. Well, I'm a little disappointed, but that's alright. We got Mason and Mystery. And by coming here, not only do I have one rifle, I now have 2 rifles. So we'll look for sticks. I mean, we'll look for saplings. Loot. There's a lot of cars on a bridge up ahead. There could be a bear there. That's also the other way to the plane crash. We got a fire barrel right here. I think. Yep, we got a deer real close. And we got bunnies over by the pond, and more deer over there. So lots of hunting opportunities in this spot. We'll jump inside. Another nice thing about this trailer. Your crafting bench, workbench. These you can use during an aurora. Another set of work pants.
Handy.
Not bad, not bad. A little bit of food. So this is not a little bad bit of storage. I think it's 33 pounds you can stick in there. Oh, another pair of climbing socks. Yes, sir.
Nobody needs this anymore.
So, 45-degree warmth bonus. We are killing it. Could be better, but this is really good. 20-degree windproof bonus, also fantastic. little more wood.
Okay.
Well, I guess you get a little storage out of this thing too. What do you get out of here? 11 pounds. So 44 pounds you can stick in there, and you can throw stuff here on the ground. Like I said, it's a good hunting camp, even if there's no moose, but especially if there's a moose. There's another place in Mountain Town that you can look for moose. It's kind of a difficult thing to do, and I'd rather avoid it. Alright, so the plan is drop a bunch of weight as much as I can. Go get that deer meat, bring it back here. Harvest the carcass, make a bunch of water. And then I think saplings. Well, cars and the bear maybe, and then saplings. So that's the plan, folks. I'm out of here. If you happen to catch this, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And if you happen to see this at a later time or date, thanks for watching. Hope you guys are having a great day. Y'all be good to each other.